Come on, Alex. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning.
What do I have in my hand?
Candy.
Do you like what you see?
Yes.
Do you want some of it?
No.
If you're honest, do you want some of it?
Yes.
All right, what is it that you want out of this?
Skittles.
Skittles?
Everything.
All right, everything. I'm with you, Luke. So, I'm going to ask Kene and Dubim to come here for me, and they're going to give each of you a candy, right? So Kene, come here, Dubim, come here please, take this out. Now, which of these have more in them? Who has more? That one, right? So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need you to give 4, 1 candy each, and you give 4, 1 candy each. Don't give my Skittles away. Go ahead. I'm only kidding. All right, so you gave 4. You got 4, and you give 1 to Nora. Right? Wonderful. Now come back here.
What can I get?
Now I want you to tell me who has more left. The Ben. Who gave away more? Kene, why do you think he gave away more?
Because he had less.
Because he had less. Well, there's the sermon. I'm done. There's the sermon. That is so smart of you, right? Yes, very much so. Even though he had more and he had less, they both gave the same amount. Even number, yes. And as Scott said, Kene gave away more because he had less. So who was more generous? Kene? And why was Kene more generous? He had less and he had more, but they still gave the same amount. Do you think he could have given more?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, something like that happened in the gospel reading today. There were many rich people who had lots of money, and they were putting some money in the offering. You know that we put money in the offering? Do you see that? You bring around the plates? Yeah, do you put your money in the offering? Say that louder. He put his mom's money in the offering plate. All right, yes. And so they were putting in. But then there was this widow, an elderly lady. She only had 2 pennies. That's all she had to live for. Can you imagine that? Yes, 2 pennies. Even you have more money than that, right, Hannah? Exactly. And what did she do? She gave it all away. All away. Would you have given all of your money away like that? Why not? Only if you're buying something? Then you give it to the store. What about giving it to God? You give all your money to God? Could you tell your parents that for me? All right. Well, wow, right? Exactly. So, what do you think the point is that was made today, Luke? You think you can remember? Maybe what did Scott say? I know you know it, but I'll put it this way. When God looks at how we give, he doesn't look so much at how much we have. He looks at how much we give. He looks at our hearts. Right? So if you have 5 candies and you decide you're going to share all of them with others, that's amazing. But if you have 5 candy and you just share 1 with everybody, what do you think? You think God will like that? Which would he prefer you to do? Share it with everyone, right? So, do you think God likes mean people?
No.
I think he does.
He does. He doesn't like doesn't like them. He wants them to be nice, but he wants to like them.
Right. He wants them to be nice, but he still likes them. Generosity. Generosity is not based on how much you give, but how you give. Can you understand that? Repeat that for me, please. Generosity is not based on how much you give, but how you give. Yes. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Congregation, do you understand that?
Yes.
Right? And so you could have lots and lots and lots, and if you give away, if you have $1 billion and you give away $1 million, do you think that matters?
No.
To me it would, but it wouldn't matter, right? But what if I have $5 and I gave away $4.75 of that? Do you think that? Or $4.99, right? Who do you think gives more? Why? It's the thought that counts. Very good. It's the spirit in which we give. And so you can give, but unless you're giving with the right heart, right? That's what's more important. Do you understand that? So let me ask you, do you want me to give you some more candy out of this abundance? No? If I gave you more candy out of this, do you think I would be a generous giver? Y'all want the candy or not? Because I'm still giving. I would still be a generous giver because I'm still giving candy, right? All right. Well, we get the point, and I think everybody gets the point. And I'll give you all more candy after church. Okay? Yes.
You'll have it in coffee hour.
You'll have it at coffee hour. Very good. Thank you. All right. Now he's calling me out on more. I say that sometimes, but I don't always give it. I forget. Please stand. All right. God calls us to be cheerful givers, to be generous in spirit and in giving. Will you be generous? Amen.